Hello and welcome. I am the Soul Enchantress, and I would actually like to speak with you about how phrases and slogans like "You've got this," "You are perfect," "It's not you, it's them," are actually blocking your soul from bringing you an abundance of blessings. So I am really briefly going to cover what the energetics behind each of these phrases are, why they are being used, and how it's blocking you. Okay, so firstly, let's take the phrase you are perfect. Now, in life, in an essence, in a nutshell, in the core truth of who you are, which is energy and spirit, yes, that is absolutely correct. However, you are having this experience called life, and it is a journey. It is a journey of life, and the journey of life is all about your journey from this imperfect life or living to awaken to remembering that you are spirit and that you are actually on a journey from imperfection to perfection. Do you understand that? Okay, so that is the energy actually behind "you are perfect." Now, when phrases like that are used, and also the phrase that I mentioned before that, which is "you've got this." Now, this is actually almost like a modern empowerment movement, and this slogan is all over the place. You've got this, you've got this, you've got this. And yes, it is an empowering phrase. However, that phrase prevents more people from asking for the help that they need, or the guidance they need, or the clarity they need from someone who is outside of the chaos, the spiral that they're in. Because if you were not in some kind of a spiral or some kind of anxiety or some kind of challenge that you are facing, you would not be resonating with the phrase "you've got this," or you wouldn't need that phrase "you've got this," because you would have it. So if the phrase "you've got this" and "you are perfect" and all of these phrases are actually kind of calling to you and you're kind of identifying with them, you are in fact on a journey to it, not that you are it. So in other words, you probably need to get the guidance, the help, the clarity that is required for you to become the person who's got this. In other words, you ain't got it. Do you understand that? And these phrases prevent people, and I have seen this so many times and I decided to speak up about it, that they prevent you from actually having it all under control, which is what "you've got this" means. It prevents you from actually journeying to understand and awaken to that perfection and that wholeness that is you. And the other phrase that I just wanted to cover today was also, it's not you, it's them, meaning the responsibility lies outside of you. And as a queen of energy, I can tell you right now, the responsibility for everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between, lies within you. So that phrase completely is kind of taking you outside of and separating you from the reality and the core and the truth of who you actually are and the amazingness that you actually are. Okay, so I am not negating these phrases, and I am not saying that they don't have value. Yes, they do. However, if you look at the people who are touting these phrases and saying these phrases, so this is the part where I've told you what these phrases, the energetics are. Now I'm going to tell you why they're used. You'll find that most of these people, and this is not a good or bad thing, you be the judge of it, but most of these people, they would be touting it and they would be telling you of some horrible event or experience or situation that they've been in and how they've overcome that, and now you've got this, you are perfect, and it's not you, it's them, whatever the phrasing is, and there are a myriad of these different phrases. These people who are actually expressing these and that you are drawn to, they are telling you a story about their downfall and how they overcame it, and how you can too if you buy their book or their program or come to their class or practice what they're saying. So the why of why these phrases get used is because they are a great marketing tool, because it is actually resonating within you, that which you want, that which you don't have, that which you crave and yearn and would like to have. Okay, it's very similar to even though the majority of these people are actually doing it out of the goodness of their heart, it is also the very same energetic principle that is used by tyrants in order to rain tyranny on people, because what they do is they use phrases to create movements that really hits your soul. However, phrases that you don't actually voice in public, but the tyrant will use it in order to enamor you to their cause and their movement. Do you understand? It is very similar, and energy is energy. It doesn't matter how you cloak it. I don't see the cloaking, I see the cloaking and the masking, but what I'm trying to tell you is I don't buy the cloaking and the masking, because I can strip it down in an instant when I see it, when I hear it, when I know of it. So therefore, there is no difference in the tyrant saying things that is in the mass consciousness and bringing it to the surface to instigate fear in order to create tyranny, okay? And it is the same when these phrases are used in the guise and under the masking and cloaking of empowering you and inspiring you. So as long as you are aware of the energetics behind these phrases and why they're used, and how it actually blocks your desires and your soul from bringing you the abundance of blessings. Because when you buy into those phrases, you're actually deviating, detouring, and going off track, because you're not getting the guidance, the clarity, and the help that you need. You are not realizing that you are on the journey from imperfection to perfection. And this doesn't rule me out, it's everyone. I've been through my journey from imperfection to understanding the perfection of the spirit and the soul. So you're not going to get that. You're not going to go on that journey because you believe that you're perfect already. And I can tell you right now, nobody is perfect. Your essence, your core is. However, in the human experience, you are here to experience the imperfect journey towards perfection. And then it's not you, it's them. This again completely spins you outside of your alignment with your soul and your core desires. So at the end of the day, those are the energetics behind phrases. So be very careful what you buy into. Just because you think it's inspiring or empowering and someone's selling 1 million books or they've got 1 million followers or whatever, it does not mean that what seems like your best interest at heart is your best interest at heart. And as long as you understand what the energetics are behind it, why it is being done, and that there is no difference between that and tyranny, and also that how it's deviating you from your soul, and what your soul is actually bringing you, the abundance of blessings that is correct and true and right for you, not for anyone else. I hope that this inspires and empowers you to live the life that you came here to live. And I am the Soul Enchantress, and as always, if you would like a session with me, or you want to explore the enchantments I offer, or access the amazing Sacred Wisdom library that I have, please come visit me at soulenchantress.com. I wish you so much joy and joyous blessings.